this lesson is lesson 12.7 in Go Math homework. The title is Metric Units of Mass and Liquid Volume. So really quick, let's just go ahead and write to this side. For mass, what unit do we use? For mass, what unit do we use?
Grams.
Grams, yes. And what do we use for liquid volume for metric? Liter. Yes, very good. So that will help us remember. Okay, so now remember, 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters, and that will help us. And then 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. So if you need to write that clue down at the top of your paper, do that right now. Okay, so let's just look at the example of number 1. They have 5 liters and they're going to milliliters. So if we did our little song of King, write this on your paper. King Hector died unusually, drinking chocolate milk. Actually, I'm going to make these lowercase. Drinking chocolate milk because they're smaller. And our unit is what? Gram or liter? We're going to use both. Gram or liter. And then what also fits in there that we aren't talking about today? Meter. Okay, good. All right, so they started with 5 liters. And how many milliliters are in 1 liter? 1,000. And because we're going from a large unit to a smaller unit, that means we multiply. And so we do 5 times 1,000 equals 5,000. That's how we get that. Okay, let's go ahead and look at number 5. Let's do a kilogram because we just did milliliters. Okay, so let's do number 4. So 7 kilograms. Okay, so we're going from a big unit to a smaller unit. So we're going to multiply. And we have 7 kilograms. How many grams are in 1 kilogram?
1,000.
1,000. So we do 7 times 1,000 equals what? 7,000. Good job. All right, let's do one problem from the problem-solving section. Let's do liters again because we just did grams. So let's do number 11. Dave uses 500 milliliters of juice for a punch recipe. He mixes it with 2 liters of ginger ale. Remember, if I write, you write. How many milliliters of punch does he make? So he uses 500 milliliters of juice. So we have 500 milliliters. Write down your clues. Okay, for a punch recipe. He mixes it with 2 liters of ginger. Okay, so ginger ale. So what do we need to do to make these the same? Can we add them as they are? No, we have milliliters and we have liters. Okay, so what should we do? What can we do to make sure it's the same?
We could multiply liters by 1,000.
I think that's a good idea. We could multiply the liters by 1,000 because there's 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter. So we have 2 liters. So what would we do? 2 liters times what? How many milliliters in a liter?
1,000.
Yeah, so 2 times 1,000 is 2,000. Okay, so now we have 2,000 milliliters of ginger ale. This is ginger ale, and this is juice. So I write down my clues to help me so I don't get mixed up. All right, now how many milliliters of punch total does he make? So now what are we going to do? We have the juice, and we're mixing it with 2 liters of ginger ale. So we're adding it together, right? Yeah, so let's add those together. So 0 plus 0 is what? 0 plus 0? 0. 5 plus 0? 5. And 2 plus nothing? 2. So we have 2,500 milliliters of punch. Okay, let me just talk through number 12. Write a problem that involves changing kilograms to grams. So you just have to think of something that you would convert that has mass going to grams and explain how to find the solution. Okay, ready and go.